Hey, Jeff Edward Taylor, Jeff Ed Taylor, Jet, fucking JT, Jeffrey Edward Taylor, BSMPA. Because I want to fucking leave and I have like no control over this information war at speed of thought and can get set up for shit that doesn't even fucking happen, anyways. Timothy Darrell Young, born June 5th, 1979, Utah. Born to an Irish mother and a Jack Mormon, um, ethnically Mormon, but not by faith. Had a Jewish girlfriend in college. She was ethnically Jewish, but fucking hated her religion. Um, and the and you shall know all is about all I know about the Book of Mormon. Besides, you thought you were the only true religion on the planet. You're getting psychologically operationed on in the 1800s. EMF per monitor consciousness just defamed and uh, making their monitor consciousness anything that it wants. Like it used an image of Jesus to practice Satanism here now. So Joseph Smith, I'm serious, in the woods so many years ago, that really wasn't Jesus or God. I mean, that just fucking happened. So, and if these motherfuckers like shooting shit in my head every 15 minutes, like tactically drive me crazy. They're told on their end, like through the Fusion Center, InfraGard, CIA, COINTELPRO, Command Center, all of this synthetic telepathy agenda that's unfolding around the world, and I can't stop it. They're told there's no life after death. If you can transfer your body here with the OpenBCI.com headgear and be a monitor consciousness like floating around here, the transfer consciousness from body while alive, the likelihood of consciousness surviving after body death is more. But I really hope it's an atheist victory and there's no life after death. Anyways, my name's Jeffrey Edward Taylor now. It didn't change me getting gang stalked. That was my objective in trying to get my name changed. What Mormons are told, and in the end you shall know all, is the fucking life review at the moon before forced reincarnations, memory wipes, and then you're reincarnated back here. It's actually Satanism in that regard as a Buddhist. So I sit at my nonprofit. I got a little register of it. I'm tactically disabled every 15 to 20 seconds by the federal government from talking to you about the Black Swiss cheese hole exits. All of my communications disrupted, EMF perps in and out, designed suicide around Hillsboro, and I'm set like a hair trigger. So I'm ready to die at any moment. But my plan is in like 20 or 30 years, because I'm going to try and get the headset so I can steal my monitor back, my brain back, so that there's no senders and then nobody's receiving me. It's a little more complicated than the University of Washington press release about the website or the headgear that's being used by like the Howard Circles of the world. And that's my objective, and then non-reincarnation and aspiring Arhood. And I'll have a better shot than most getting out of the solar system. I mean, I did just see a two-dimensional monitor consciousness beamed off the fucking satellite, like Kevin Christian describes. I am no different than Kevin Christian in that regard at all. But they were just like faking the image of Jesus here in the house, like Kevin Christian was talking about his wicked ex-girlfriend fucking the next guy in her synthetic telepathy gang in his room as a broadcast, a monitor consciousness. So if there is life after death, Mormons evacuate. Do not go to that fucking light they're playing us. That's global. That's not just Mormons. That's everybody. And if, like in moments of death, like now, these perps know my thoughts as I'm having them. Imagine that, and then all life recall filled with artificial sense of love, and then you're drawn into the light tunnel. I've experienced a lot of those tactics already alive over the last 15 years. Like, I'm prepared to jet, and it's my new fucking name. And the Black Swiss cheese hole portal information is the most important information on the planet. And I can't even fucking talk to you about it because I'm getting suicided by the feds because somebody called a hit out on me 15 years ago. And this shit has never stopped. None of it's God. These are psychological operations. Also, in the Middle East, when we weaponize this shit and use the same tactics, when they put all those voice of God sounds of Allah in those troops' minds to get them to put down their weapons, that wasn't really Allah. A two-dimensional Jesus walking around here from a satellite, that really wasn't Jesus. Same logic all the way out of the solar system to get out of incarnating here, if there's life after death.